For those wanting something different, you will have to seek out alternative sources of news, such as this YouTube channel or the Earth Change News website, that are willing to discuss the truly earth-shattering events that are continually taking place all over the globe. So what are some of the main things the mainstream media have been ignoring? Earth Change News investigates 10 things that the talking heads on television have been strangely quiet about. Number 1. Strange things happening on the sun. A lot of really weird things have been happening on the sun lately, which include the sun's pole shifting a year earlier than predicted, increased solar flare activity on the sun with more sunspots, and also a tornado on the sun, which was described to be 5 times larger than Earth. Number 2. Fukushima. Fukushima has turned out to be the worst nuclear disaster in human history, and it's far from over. In fact, there is still a potential that an earthquake or an explosion could cause a crisis at Fukushima to become more dangerous than ever. In fact, some officials have discussed the possibility of evacuating Tokyo if a worst case scenario plays out. Number 3. Stunning rise in volcanic activity around the world. All over the world, major volcanoes are showing signs of awakening. We are especially seeing a rise in volcanic activity along the Pacific Ring of Fire that encircles the Pacific Ocean. Number 4. Strange sounds in the sky. All over the planet, people are hearing strange noises in the sky. People have come up with all sorts of theories and explanations for why they are happening, but so far the mystery has not been solved, and reports of these strange sounds continue to pour in from all over the globe. Number 5. Increase in global earthquakes. We have seen a substantial increase in the number of major earthquakes around the globe in recent years. So far in 2012, we have seen 4 earthquakes of greater than 7.0 magnitude, and all 4 of them have been along the Ring of Fire. Number 6. Crazy tornado outbreaks. So far in 2012, the United States has seen a very unusual number of tornadoes. In fact, so far we have seen about twice as many tornadoes as usual. The 2011 tornado season was one of the worst ever, and the 2012 tornado season could end up being even more traumatic. Number 7. Obama signs disturbing executive order. Last month, Barack Obama signed an executive order that would allow him to take control of all food, energy, health and transportation resources. This was an update to an old executive order, but the Obama administration made a change that would allow Barack Obama to do this even in non-emergency situations. Sadly, the talking heads on television were being strangely quiet about this. Number 8. Evacuation drills at US public schools. All over the United States, public schools are conducting evacuation drills, which involves putting children on buses and taking them to alternative locations. Sometimes the alternative locations are undisclosed, and parents are only told what the undisclosed locations were after the drills were over. Number 9. Giant sinkholes. Enormous sinkholes continue to open up all over the planet. For example, a mammoth 200-foot wide sinkhole recently opened up near a town in Sweden. Finally, number 10. Mysterious mass deaths. Large numbers of birds, fish, dolphins and whales continue to die all over the globe, and scientists do not have any explanation for why this is happening. The world that we are living in is becoming increasingly unstable. The political order is being shaken, the financial world is being shaken, the social fabric of our society is being shaken, and even the ground under our feet is being shaken. Previous generations never had to deal with a world that was changing at blinding speed. The rate at which things are moving is most unimaginable, and it just seems to keep accelerating with each passing year. We are privileged to be living during one of the most exciting times in human history, but it is also likely to be one of the most dangerous times in human history. The talking heads on television are going to keep telling us that everything is going to be okay and that everything will return to normal very soon, but that is simply not going to happen. Our world has reached a critical juncture and a time of great shaking is at hand. This is Chris with Earth Change News. Thanks for watching.